What is up, YouTube? I'm back. I hope you like my backdrop, my setting right here. This is my little office. Where we're living at right now, we really don't have an office, so just bear with me. I'm gonna get down to the nitty gritty. This house you're about to see, we bought for $5,000 at closing table. And yes, there is some more to it because this house was a burn house. What I mean by that is this thing was fried on the inside, completely black all the way through. When we bought it too, we really weren't in construction, we were just really flipping houses, so we were kind of still had to working with a contractor. We didn't really know the whole 9 yards what we were doing. It was the best buy ever. Dumb, you're never gonna make any money, you might as well bulldoze this thing down. Well, obviously, do we ever listen to anybody? No. Well, I'm excited because what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go ahead and flash forward and I'm gonna show you the actual pictures of the burn house, what it looks like, 9 yards, so you can actually see what I'm talking about. And then at the end of this video, I will show you the finished product. And I'm gonna walk you through all the numbers too. Take a look, you can see this house right here. It is in bad shape, but the roof was great. Structurally, it was safe. I mean, it was definitely fried up until we started pulling off a lot of the sheetrock. And that's really what changed the game, is when we went in there and started pulling off that sheetrock, is what really showed us that this house was possible to be able to make good money off of. But yeah, just take a look, a few more seconds, and then we're gonna get back into it. Now that you saw those pictures, now you know what I'm talking about, and yes, that was very stressful when we bought that. But let me tell you about the house. We walked in there and we started ripping off a lot of the sheetrock throughout the house and realized that the entire frame of this home, the entire envelope, was perfect. It was so awesome. We were so pumped. We literally had to replace, I think it was like 3 joists and 3 studs or whatever in the house. And that was it in lumber. I mean, yeah, we gutted the whole thing, but other than that, the plumbing, everything was perfect in the house. Let's get to the point and let me start walking you through the numbers. So this house was a 3-bed, 1.5 bath. And it was roughly 1,200 square feet. The comps in the neighborhood, so what I mean by that is the comparable market analysis in that neighborhood. I ran and see what everything else was selling for close to this, 200 square feet above this, 200 square feet below that when I run my comps. And I run it with a 3-bed, 2-bath, 3-bed, 1-bath, and I see what that goes to, what's that going to in the area. And most of those houses right there were selling for about 70 to 80K. I always go for the lower number on flips because, right, if you get more, then that's great, and you don't want to say 80K and all of a sudden your budget goes over and spend too much. 70K, the comps for the area were 70K. That was my target to sell mark. What we did is I went out, remember I told you, I literally bought this house for $5,000 cash. And that was super cool. We were super pumped, but also scared at the same time. On the total cost was $33,300 all in, including that 5,000 bucks. And yes, we got it done for that on this house. And we converted the garage to an extra bedroom, so it actually made it affordable. $33,300. My target list price, we did $69,900 on my list price on this house. $69,900. Boom, under the comp. Super happy with it. I actually had an offer within the first like three days on the market. It came in at actually $70,000 they offered me. What it was is they wanted closing costs, and I can go in that to another video, but I just said you're gonna have to come up with the sales price if you want those closing costs to be covered. So they actually offered me $75,000, and I gave them $5,000 in closing cost. Sorry, my handwriting is not the best. So I got an offer for 75,000 bucks 3 days in. This thing ended up closing. After closing costs, paying their closing cost of the 5,000 brought me down to 70, and then your fees and all the fun, boring stuff, the title company. I ended up walking away in our pocket with $32,000 on this project. This is really the only number you need to see right here, 32K. This project was definitely a learning curve, being a firehouse. Super, super easy profit because we had another contractor, I said, handle most of the project because we weren't really doing construction at the time. We were mainly just flipping, hiring, and subbing it all out. So And that was on our side business. I mean, this is the reason why we loved flips, because we did a lot of this stuff on the side. Kendall and I, we were both working. We both had, had the real estate license at the time. We had a food business. We were still running those things. This is a side hustle, but you can imagine putting $32,000 in your pocket at the closing table when everybody else told you were stupid. And we just repeated this over and over again. So that's how we were able to multiply our income over the years. Now, you probably want to see what this bad boy looks like. So you saw what you can make, 32,000 bucks off this $5,000 house. Let me go ahead, put these photos on there and take a look at the little finished product. It was pretty basic, but very clean, very nice. We always do very awesome work. What I was saying too is that this was on the side of doing really our full-time jobs. We didn't really rely off this just for our full-time income, because you make more when you multiply your streams of income. This one actually took us about, let's say about 5 months. By the time it closed, we finished it in about four to 5, and then it took about 30 days was the actual closing date from there on. So give me in that range of 4.5 months to 5.5 months is this time frame took to finish this whole house and then get the money for it. Not a bad side gig, especially when you already have another job that's paying you, and then you just get another bonus $32,000 check. Guys, if you love this video, we need your feedback. Please like, subscribe, everything you can do to our channel. We'd really appreciate it. And the grumpy camera woman will not get mad at me if I can get some major subscribers from this video. Peace, guys.